Hi everyone, welcome back to Clean Beans Collectibles. We've got a lengthy video for today, multiple stops, and this first round is from the flea market, which lucky for me I had my fiance for, and he was able to do a lot of the filming for me, so we were able to slow it down a little bit more this time. I was attempting to show you guys some more stuff since I had my hands free, but then again I was so excited to have my hands free that I was a little distracted. But this is one of the first tables we hit, and it had a ton of Littlest Pet Shop. There were Barbie pets, Shopkins, My Little Pony, those little Poopsie Surprise. They had Shoppies, they had LOL OMG Surprise, they had Hatchimals, and they basically had everything you could dream of at this particular one. And you can see again the bigger ponies on the side, taking a closer look at Littlest Pet Shops. I didn't get any at this particular booth, but I did have a really good time, and that one cat was very tempting. Kind of regrettable, wish I would have grabbed her. And then we have Phaedra from Rainbow High, $20 in box. Not the worst deal, but I've been seeing her cheaper, so I didn't really jump on it. But again, 20 bucks, not the worst deal. There were some really cool old school Furbies I wanted to take a couple shots of. Those ones were called Shelbies. Apparently there's Furbies and shells. Didn't even know it existed. This person had a ton of dolls. They had Live dolls, Disney dolls, trolls, ponies, Shoppies. I think I even saw My Scene and Barbie. I mean, just a slew of stuff at this one as well. Moxie girls. Bad thing was that it had just rained and people were struggling to cover their stuff up before the rain came. So I feel bad a lot of people's stuff got wet. This is a really cool booth. They had a ton of LOL OMGs. And then as we move further to our right, they had really fun odds and ends. So they had shoes, Puppy in My Pocket, Littlest Pet Shop, Shopkins, everything you could dream of over here. They had the Disney Tots. They had baskets of LOL OMGs and Shopkins. They even had some stuff I had never seen or heard of. I did end up making a purchase at this booth, which you're going to see in a bit. I was just amazed at all the fun stuff here. And most of the stuff on this table was 2 for $1. And then I think the baskets were a little pricier, but 2 for $1 is not bad, especially since there were doorables over there. None of the doorables I was looking for, of course, but it was still cool to see them. Had some generic little pets. I didn't recognize all of them. They even had some Funko stuff here. A lot of Frozen little odds and ends. I don't remember what those were called, but that was really cute too. They had some, I think even those were Littlest Pet Shop, but I really wasn't sure. But yeah, there was a ton of stuff in this area, and again, it was all 2 for $1, so it was pretty good deals. Had a lot of cutesy stuff there. Then we had another section of like Disney, Barbie, and a bunch of littles. If you keep going to the side, we had Polly Pockets, Pals Pets, Disney figures. We had those little Monster High looking ones. I couldn't recognize what those were. And I know they're not off the hook, so I really wasn't sure what they were. Right there in the middle, if anybody recognizes those. Feel free to comment. Very curious. Then there were Hair Doorables, Enchantimals, Strawberry Shortcake, Disney Fairies, Shoppies, Candy Kids, Kelly dolls, or Chelsea's now. I mean, they really had a ton of stuff. They were basically covering everything. Oh, I really wish I would have got that little Fantasy Friends hippie girl with the sunflowers in her hair. She was so cute. I'd have to look for her. She's very tempting. I can't help it. I don't have any Fantasy Friends, but gosh, she is a cute one. But yeah, just having him get a couple good shots for you guys, really trying to slow it down so you guys can get a better look at everything that we saw over the past week. They had plenty of Minions as well, and some doll accessories for 18-inch and 11 or 12-inch dolls. They even had plushies. It was just a lot of cool stuff. And then even to the side of it, they had some extra dolls, some of the bigger ones that are more popular right now. So Not Surprise, LOL OMGs. And I believe there were some more in box in this area as well. The only bummer was that a lot of them didn't have their shoes, and we all know how that is. It's hard to find those shoes. But more LOL OMG Surprise dolls. I know I never get those names right. I'm sure you guys are laughing every time I say it. I never remember which ones are LOL OMGs and which ones are OMG Surprise and all that. Had a bunch of in-box dolls as well. Really cool to see a couple of Monster High dolls in box. They were really charging for them, but Cool to see them in box nonetheless. Lots of Happy Meal toys. Those are my favorite. I cannot help myself. Those were cool. They were from Disney parks, I think. Some Disney dolls. They were really tall. I'd never seen them before. And then I took a quick stop down the craft aisle. Saw some cute stuff, so I wanted to grab it when I could. So this is over in a Hobby Lobby. If none of you guys have them, they're kind of like a Michaels or Joanne fabric. They're really cute, sometimes licensed stuff. Then we ended up stopping, I believe, next was a Savers. Yes, and I wanted to just try to grab a glimpse of everything that was there. I'd never seen that little alien, but it was really cute. Still had its tags. Still have that dollhouse there. It's pretty tempting, but I don't know much about it. And I don't really know what scale dolls it's going to fit. And I don't want to get it if it's not going to fit. Basically, probably Rainbow High, let's be real. Saw a Rainbow Surprise doll. She had her shoes, which was kind of cool. A lot of Barbie accessories at this one, like those little closets, styling heads. Had some smaller houses. Saw that Blue's Clues there. Very tempting. Let's see, we had some plushies, Disney plush. This was pretty empty this time around, but I figured still try to grab a couple shots for you guys in case somebody sees something pretty cool hiding amongst the bags that are left. Had some more plushies over here. Apparently people are not liking their Beanie Boos anymore. I'm seeing those everywhere. Then I saw a My Scene puzzle, which I thought was pretty cool. Kind of mad at myself for not getting it because when I went back it was gone. Not shocking. Who can blame them? It was a good deal. It was a good idea to get it. Could have just put it together and glued it and then kept it as a poster, but no, I left it behind. Regrets. But yeah, the Savers had a lot of Barbies. I know, not out of the norm. Most of them without clothes. I think that's a Sunny Days doll, if I remember correctly from that Nickelodeon show. We had like an old school Barbie and like some kind of Dutch outfit. It was kind of cool. There's still that doll there with the inset eyes. Nobody wants to take her home. I'm really starting to feel bad for her. And we had some Frozen dolls, Cinderella hiding back there. Some more Barbie. She had really pretty hair. Didn't really recognize her though. Thinking there were some hair durables and maybe an Enchantimal, I believe, was in there as well. Got some more Barbies. I know, very shocking. This was just like a generic doll bag with like a Shoppy in it. Then we had some more generic dolls here. A lot of dollar store looking dolls, which isn't a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. We got some more Disney dolls hiding back there. Rhea doll. Just some more Disney dolls, all missing their clothing, which really makes it so fun. Just kidding. It's not that fun to have to buy clothes separately. Because then you're just basically paying the full price for the doll at that point, if you ask me. But who am I to say? Oh, that little teeny tiny Shoppy was very tempting. I've never owned one, but I really, really liked her. I don't know why. I have no good explanation for that. Got some Equestria girls, more Barbies. Oh my goodness. There's a JoJo hiding back there. She's been here for a little while. More generic ones and Disney ones. Not too much going on here. Had some small doll accessories, so I thought I'd try to grab a shot here. Some kind of cute odds and ends. Play stuff, little figures. There were some Nemo figures in there. Some doll clothes and bags. And then I went right next door to a TJ Maxx. They had a lot more plushies than usual. And then this is the rest of the aisle at the TJ Maxx. Not too much has changed here. A lot of the same stuff we are seeing before. Maybe we're starting to see more of the summer stuff come in here, like chalk and like pool toys or water toys. But other than that, it's really a lot of the same stuff. Still the same Dream Seeker, still the Mermaid High, still some of the Barbie extras. Hair durable doll, it's been there forever because if you open it, it's just the doll. There's nothing else in there. I don't know what happened with that one and why they're charging regular price for it. But if that continues, she's going to be there a long time. But best believe if she hits clearance, I'll take her. I'll take her all day. I'd be happy to bring her home and let her stay and chill with the rest of the dolls here. Then we had a bunch more Dream Seekers, some Angel High and Kindy Kids. Had some Sophia the First dolls. Those were kind of cool because I don't normally see the friend along with it. Then I hopped next door to a Target. Again, not much has changed in the LOL OMG aisle, but I figured I'd just grab a good glimpse of it anyways. It's always cool to see the new diner on the shelves. But other than that, not too terribly much has changed. But again, just figured I'd catch it on camera for you guys, especially when it's like an emptier aisle or it's later at night and I know I can get some good filming for you guys. You can get a good actual picture without me going super fast. That is the goal here. So, just so you know, if you're ever seeing repeats, it's because I'm slowing it down this time. Or at least trying to. Plenty of blind boxes all stacked up. Still some mini sweets left. Some of the mini families left. Plenty of Polly Pocket, who is still tempting. One day she'll go on clearance. I hope. I really hope. I would really like some of those. But not at full price. I'm a real stickler about full price. I'm not a huge fan of it. I am a sale kind of girl. I love sales. Gosh, I love sales. Okay, got the mermaids display. Hadn't seen one this full and nice looking in a while, so I thought I'd grab a good shot of that. We've got Karma's World, which seems like it's going to replace those Lele dolls, because I see those Lele dolls going on clearance now. Are they like the same thing? I've never seen any of the shows that go along with it. Had some of the Art Squad dolls, Harry Potter dolls, Bratz dolls, Encanto, Rock Angels, Miraculous. All sorts of fun stuff here. The usual Rainbow High culprits. The closet, the pool, the car. No good sales this time around. Always fun to look. Always fun to see the Rainbow Vision bands on the shelf. That's always really cool to see. But yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary. No sales. Still fun to look, especially when it's this stocked. Still nice to look around and dream about all the dolls I don't have yet. Dream big. And if you are into those crybabies, now is your time because they are on clearance at Target. Had some more, I think this was just like a weird end cap that had some more of the purses in it. Just kind of like a bizarre all over the place end cap. But I really like that poster back there. Duh. And then odds and ends Rainbow High dolls on this side. And then I head over to the second Savers, and this is like their Disney section. Pretty cute. Then we head over, oh boy, to another Target, I believe. And they got some cute stuff as well. This Gabby's Dollhouse is pretty tempting, as is this Alice in Wonderland bakery thing that's coming out. I think there's some TV I'm going to have to start watching and catch up. Sorry this one's so choppy, guys. I also saw some play sets here. Try to grab some video of that. Especially the My Little Pony one that looks like a gumball machine. That's really cool. It's some really neat stuff here. And this is right next to the TJ Maxx, and that's kind of why the footage was choppy. So again, apologies. And this is the second Savers doll wall or doll section. So right now we're looking at everything that they've got, which is basically more nude Barbie and Disney dolls. What else is new? Sorry, my neighbor's dog has decided to bark. Hopefully you can't hear that too loud. I have a feeling we're gonna hear it though. Alright, there's some LOL dolls, which were really cool, but also didn't have any of their accessories, because if they did, I would have jumped on it. I would have bought them immediately. But yeah, I don't know where all their accessories go. It's a rare occasion I see them selling bags of clothes, so I often wonder if they're donated nude, or if, like, where did the clothes go? Or maybe did they just keep the clothes and they didn't want the doll? I mean, I'm so curious sometimes as to how dolls end up in the state that they're in once they get to Savers. It's a real good question. How did they get there, and what damage have they endured on the way there? We saw another Moxie girl that was pretty cool. Oh, this was next one was the cream of the crop. Can you believe this beautiful Monster High doll? Her tail and all, she had her hands, she had everything except for her top. That was so cool. If I collected Monster High, I'd be on it. I'm afraid that if I start now, I won't be able to stop myself. So I did not pick her up. I wanted to leave her for another fan. You know, obviously we're all out here hunting. So I don't want to, you know, start a new collection that's going to take me forever to finish if I can let somebody else enjoy her. So yeah, I left her behind. So we're looking at the plushies. The Powerpuff Girls plushie was very tempting. So was the baby Tigger. Those were really, really cute. Although then again, they're really big. So I don't really have much room for those. Here are some of their smaller bagged plushies. Pretty cute selection. Had some Plush pets in there. There's one more shot of that Monster High doll. She was tempting, but I said, no, you gotta leave that for the big fans of Monster High. If it was a Bratz doll, however, she would have come home with me. Alright, so a few more shots of what they had here. Just a few doll accessories or bigger dolls. A few odds and ends. It was kind of empty when I went. I thought I'd just get a couple shots of whatever they had left. I went after the sale they had, so I kind of figured it would be pretty empty, and it was. But no big deal, it's still fun to look. There was some My Little Pony plushies this time around. Plenty of Beanie Boos and other small plushies to take a look at. And then, dun 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 dun, dun, another doll section. But this is a lot of repeats. This is one of the savers I went to previously. So some of these you've seen before. Some of these will be new. That bag of Enchantimals is definitely new. That was not there before. We've got the Swimmer Barbie. We've got Barbie in Snow White's dress. We had Barbie in all sorts of fun outfits. But I will say at least she came with outfits this time around. I will take any outfit that comes with a doll rather than them being nude. I would prefer to get a dress out of it as well. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. They can't dress every single doll. It'd probably be kind of hard. And then we got some more nude Barbies. I know, shocking. This really pretty Tinkerbell. She was missing a boot, but she was very pretty. She even had her wings. Had some more Barbies, per usual. Had that interesting Ken doll with like long hair. He was different. Had maybe an old school Ariel, because I know the old school Ariels look a lot younger and like are smaller, so I wonder if that's where that doll came from, because she certainly looks like she's older. Had some more Disney dolls. We had Rapunzel, and again the savers is kind of nice because they put some clothes on them, well, most of the time, so it's kind of a nice change of pace. Sometimes you even get a fun outfit. I don't know why the Hunchback of Notre Dame dress is on that Barbie, but you know, whatever floats your boat. And some more Frozen dolls. And then we make our way back to the TJ Maxx, and there were a few new things. There was like this LOL OMG artist set. There were some more Kindy Kids. There was Puppy in My Pocket. There were a few more Mermaid High dolls. And there were plenty of Stuffy Love dolls, those generic Barbies, as well as Barbie extra fashion packs or accessory packs, as well as Barbie extra dolls. And then there was one more Target I hit that had a really nice Mermaid High display. It was like somebody had literally just finished it, so I figured I might as well film it while it is looking good and nobody's messed it up, at least not yet. But yeah, not a lot of new ones at my stores yet, but it's still fun nonetheless to take a look around and grab some film anyways. Want to show you guys what they look like over time. And then here's another savers section. A lot of the same stuff we were seeing before, just kind of moved around. That LOL OMG pet is new. That was not there before. And then I tried to give you guys kind of like an outer view of the doll section. Give you kind of a out view rather than the up close ones that I always do, in case that's a better view for you guys. Then we got some more plushies. There was a Palace pet that was very, 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 very tempting. But the fur was in really rough shape, and I don't know how to fix it, so I was too worried to take on that challenge and ruin it. I would have felt real bad. And then we got some more plushies. This place always seems to just have never-ending plushies, I swear, and I don't know where they all come from, or why people don't love their plushies. Why don't you love your plushies? They're the best. Oh, and there was a really cool one. I got a really good clip of that Monster High house. Again, if I was a Monster High fan, I would have jumped on it. But I feel bad. I mean, I like Monster High, but I never collected them. I'm into like Bratz and My Little Pony Generation 3 and Polly Pocket, like fashion polys, not the little ones. I'm into like some really odds and ends stuff. So like Barbie and Monster High are not my favorite. I like them, but I don't really collect them. So I'm mostly just trying to get these on film for you guys to see. And this was a really good deal, and you're going to notice that I want to show you the inside. And I ended up making a lot of noise at the thrift store. I just wanted to see the inside, and then I did that. But it had all the parts there, so it was pretty cool to see that, really cheap. This My Little Pony, like, singing bus was really cool. Fits the Ponyville dolls. They had all sorts of really fun Disney socks at Walmart. Wanted to grab a clip of that. And then all these new Hair Amazing sets are so fun. They've got like the horses and the barn and the fantasy dolls and the mini dolls and the styling heads and the beach dolls. I mean, gosh, they have everything and the price points are wonderful. So I just wanted to try to grab some quick clips of that. As well as these Magic Mixies. They are really cute. I'm really liking these little mini ones they're coming out with. Might be tempted into one of those sooner than later. Had plenty of adorables to choose from. Blind packs, Hatchimals, little live pets. Honeybee Acres now has like little minis. Oh, I saw one of the fashion show LOL OMGs. It was really cool to see her. Again, not huge into LOL OMGs, but still cool to see her nonetheless. Went to the clearance section, but as most of you are noticing, some of the stores are running out of room on their shelves. So they're moving all these to clearance, but they have their regular prices on them. Like that Rainbow High doll was not on clearance. That was a mean trick to play on me. Because you know I ran over there and was going crazy until I realized it was still $49. And I left her behind. So just remember that. Don't get your hopes up too high when you see these little clearance hubs at Walmart right now. They're very deceiving. There's tons of Rainbow High dolls on them, and they're all regular price, which is not very nice if you ask me. Or if they're on there, they're like $2 cheaper, which is like insane. But yeah, I am bummed. I don't like that they did that with their display. That was very cruel.
Right, guys, so
I was really gonna go to town there, so that was me.
Here is what I actually picked up. I know it sounds bizarre, but the only thing I did this week were the 2 for $1 on the one booth I showed you guys earlier. I got what I think might be a Polly Pocket purse. It's got that same rubbery texture. And I really, really like her. She's this really cute little kitty cat. And I just think it's gonna look so good next to my Polly Pockets. And she was only 50 cents. But yeah, if anybody recognizes her, let me know. I'm putting her with my Polly Pockets. I think that's who she's gonna look good with. But if anybody knows where she really came from, let me know. And then the other one I got for 50 cents was this really cute little kitty cat. She has a removable hat and a removable sweater. I'm not sure where she's from either, but she's really, really cute. And we'll put her hat back on, but she was also only 50 cents. So really good deals all around today. And there you have it. This was my 2 for $1 deal this week and the end of this week's toy hunt. I hope everybody had a blast coming along with us, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for coming.